When it comes to shooting your own music videos, many people don't realise just how affordable DSLRs really are. You can actually buy an entry-level DSLR that's very, very good for beginners at around about £260. Now, I would recommend the Canon EOS 1300D. The kind of video that you're going to want to shoot will definitely influence the gear that you're going to have to get. Now, there's a lot of stuff on the market that comes in at a very cheap price. For example, tripods, you can really pick one up at about £10 actually. Now, there's other stuff you can get like a Steadicam or a pistol grip that are also relatively inexpensive and will definitely help you get that polished look in your video. And finally, you're going to want to have to get a good software to edit your video on. Now, most Macs will come with iMovie, which is completely free and will definitely get the job done. But if you're looking for something a little bit more creative and powerful, then looking towards something like Adobe Premiere or Magix Vegas will definitely give you that high-end kind of quality. And the best part is you can get some relatively good free plugins to make your video just look a little bit more, professional. And now onto the actual shooting of your music video. Now, you're going to want to first decide if this is a performance-led video or a narrative-based video. And the best thing to do is to actually watch other people's music videos and get a feel for what they do. And perhaps also set your sights on films or TV programs and get a feel for different genres. And with that combination, you're going to create a mood. And sometimes it's a good idea to actually storyboard what you want to do so that your shoot will flow with a little bit more ease and structure. And once you've got this going, it's really important then to think about location. Now, obviously, location can seem like an expensive, daunting thing, but actually, it's not. Just go outside, have a look at what's around your area, or maybe even pull in a few favours from some friends. And finally, you're going to want to start shooting your video. Now, it's very important to check that your camera is on the right settings. You're going to want to check the ISO, the aperture, the frame rate, and the shutter speed before you continue. Now, the other thing is you don't want to cut corners on your lighting. Make sure that the lighting is advantageous. Use tricks and tips. Get someone to hold the right lighting. There's a lot of stuff you can do quite creatively with pretty much no budget. Now it's time to think about post-production. So once you've shot all your video, you're going to want to transfer all your footage onto your computer and start piecing it together on your editing software and thinking about the structure, what angles you're going to use, and how the whole story really fits into the narrative that you've created. And once you've done that, the fun bit starts really. You can start being creative with your color grading, your color correction, your transitions, and general tricks and little magic things that you can add into your video to make it into this really cool, polished, finished video for pretty much no budget. And once you've completed all of this, render out your video into a nice internet-friendly format such as a .mp4 and get sharing on your social media and let the world see your amazing new creation. I've been Corinna and thank you very much for watching this week's Music PR Tips. Tune in next week for some more advice.